Welcome to the hood. It's Hood Commentary with your homeboy, the Spokesman. This is being brought to you by special sponsors, Drippy Whips Inc. Win with us or watch us win. And by Artistic Music Group, where real lyrics matter. Hey, Sportsman, you know how the game go.
What's cracking, man? What it do? What's up with y'all, man? It's your homeboy, the Sportsman. This is Hood Commentary where the game is trill and never ordinary. And we got a cool little show for y'all today. A lot of different things going on in the world of sports, man. We're going to get right to it, man. Shout out to my Raider fans, man. Raider Nation, Raider motherfucking Nation. We're going to talk about Maxx Crosby, man. Now, look, it came out yesterday. That Maxx Crosby's representation is meeting up with the Las Vegas Raiders at the NFL Combine. Now, this got a lot of fans' panties in a bunch. Some of them try to come attack me because I talked about it. Like, bro, it was on the Raiders website. This is a thing. It's happening. Now, this could be one or two things, right? They could be talking about the happiness of Maxx Crosby, whether he really wants out like we've heard, or this could be a move to where they're saying, hey, look, give Maxx Crosby some more money and he's going to be good to go. But my thing about that is, okay, hold up. Max just signed a extension last season, giving him $98 million guaranteed. You hear me? $98 million guaranteed. Not possibly, not just in case. No, $90 million guaranteed, right? So to me, this meeting wouldn't make sense to give him more money, especially fresh off a knee injury. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Now, I do understand that the Raiders have a salary cap that's got to be hit. They got a floor that's got to be met. We got to spend 90% of the cap space for this season. Last season, we didn't spend much in the cap. And that's why we had such trash free agents. They was all terrible. They was all fucking horrible. But that gave us so much cap space for this season. Now, my thing is, if you're going to meet up with Maxx Crosby and you want to give him more money, I just don't get it because you got all this cap space now that has to be spent. It has to be spent. Between 2024, 2026, this cap space has to be spent. So they got to spend 90% of the cap right now. And would you rather give Max more guaranteed money after giving him $98 million guaranteed last season? Or would you use that money to go spend on top premier free agents who can help your team right away, such as the Tyler Lindenbaums, such as the Alec Pierces of the world, and other top free agents that's coming out? The guard from, I forgot his name, the guard from Cleveland. There's a lot of good free agents coming out that the Raiders can use because we need a lot of fucking help. So when I look into this situation, I just don't see how it makes any sense for us to really give Max more money to make sure he's happy. I just don't see that happening. He already got $98 million fucking guaranteed last year. And Max is that guy. He already know. He know how the Sportsman feel. Max is that guy. But from a team standpoint, it just doesn't make sense just because you have all this money to spend that you decide to double down again on Maxx Crosby's contract. To me, it just don't make sense, Raider Nation. I think this is more have to do with whether he can reconcile, because we all know that he was pissed off at Pete Carroll. We thought it was just Pete Carroll, but I forgot the other guy's name. This is Tom Brady's right-hand man. He don't see things eye to eye with him, according to reports. So right now, the Raiders are trying to reconcile. They're trying to get back in the good graces of Maxx Crosby. That's from what reports are coming in from about, and we talking about from the Adam Schefters, from the Ian Rappaports. We ain't talking about this anybody, right? So when I look at that, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And like I said, he's already got the guaranteed money, and I'd rather spend that money elsewhere. And when you're talking about spending the money elsewhere right here in free agency, it's a guy that Raider Nation's been talking a lot about, which is Alec Pierce. We like what Alec Pierce did last season, 1,000-yard season, high pointer, speedster. He can get open. He can make some contested catches. We like that. We like what we've seen from him. Now, my question is this. Do you bring in Alec Pierce? This is actually two. Do you bring in Alec Pierce, give him about 20 million, 22 million a year, probably $100 million contract, 4 years, probably 50, 60, 65 guaranteed? Or do you check in on A.J. Brown and the Philadelphia Eagles? Because according to the Philadelphia Eagles, they cannot guarantee that he'll be on the team next season. Now, they talked to Nick Sirianni and they talked to the GM over at the Combine, and they couldn't commit and say. They was basically saying, well, we don't know what the future holds, basically, so it can be done. So my thing is, okay, well, being that the Raiders have all this cap space that has to be spent, right? All this cap space has to be spent. Why not take that money, go ahead, sign Alec Pierce, give him a high contract he ain't never had. You sign Alec Pierce. Maybe you call up the Philadelphia Eagles and say, what's it going to take for A.J. Brown? What is it going to take? And if they just want a third round and maybe 2 third rounds or something like that, I'm not sure what it's going to take. I know we can't give them no first. That's not optional. I wouldn't give up a first round pick. But if you can get A.J. Brown for a couple third round picks or something like that, you can easily absorb that contract that he just signed without hurting anything. You can absorb that contract, still go out and get your Tyler Linderbaums, still go out and get your other offensive linemen, the 2 veteran offensive linemen we need to bring in. I think we need to bring in Linderbaum and a guard to come in as a veteran. That's what I'm thinking we need to do in free agency. Those are the number one things that I think that the Raiders have to do. So, oh yeah, and then I didn't mean 98 million. It was 91 million they gave Max Crosby last season. But to me, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. And then when you look at the Raiders' offense last season, they were last in the NFL, 14 points a game. That's all you scored. 32nd. Now imagine this: the Raiders' offense was worse than the Tennessee Titans. Can y'all believe that? The Tennessee fucking Titans, and that team, that offense was trash. But that offense somehow was better than the Raiders' offense. I can't figure it out. So that's why, if you have an option to get an A.J. Brown and you can get an Alec Pierce at the same time, to me, I'm doing it. Just because your offense needs that much fucking help and it's that dire of a situation, and you want to put these kind of guys around your young rookie quarterback to help him out immediately. He needs a security blanket besides Brock Bowers. When Brock gets doubled, he needs somebody that they have to respect. So to me, that's what I'm looking at when it comes to the Raiders, the salary cap, and all the money they need to spend in free agency. Now, I want to bring up George Pickens. Now, George Pickens, I was looking at the Cowboys the other day. Jerry Jones' son, I forgot his name. Y'all know his name. But he basically said, look, within the next week, we're going to be franchise tagging George Pickens. And I'm just like, is that the right thing to do? You want to franchise tag him on a prove it deal. To me, George Pickens proved it last year. He came from a team with the Pittsburgh Steelers who had no quarterback for years. He was there wasting his career, getting thrown to by Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, who were rotating and shit. That shit was no continuity. I can't blame him for wanting to get the fuck out of Pittsburgh for that. So he goes to Dallas. Dallas has the number 1, number 2 offense in the NFL, over 30 points a game. He has 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. He fucking looked like the best wide receiver in the NFL last year, besides Njigba. I believe that's his name. I don't want to say his name wrong. But to me, you just go ahead and you extend them. But this is what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to sign Pickens to the franchise tag and then work out a contract before the season starts to get him extended. Because to me, they said last season it was times where he looked unmotivated. It was times where he didn't go all out for a ball. So imagine him this season on a franchise tag playing for $28 million. He's coming down on the deep post and he's getting ready to get sandwiched between a safety and a corner. Why take that big hit? You're not guaranteed anything. If you get fucking hurt, guess what? You're just hurt, and you get that $28 million and you don't get $1 more. Now you're in trouble for the next season. Now people are saying, well, he got hurt last season. I don't know if I want to give him that max contract. So that's what you up against if you're going to franchise tag George Pickens. To me, franchise tag him, work out a deal, Get him in there. I don't want to hear nothing about a prove it deal for George Pickens because he already proved it last season. He had a better season than CeeDee Lamb did. And CeeDee Lamb is a beast. So I think it's a bad idea to try to do that to George Pickens. To me, that shit is whack. That shit is trash. And that's one thing that I fucking hate about the NFL, that they have the option to franchise a player who's already proved themselves. And the Cowboys lost all them games last year because of the defense, not because of the offense. So if I'm George Pickens, I wouldn't be happy with a franchise tag. Work out the contract, get me signed, and I'm ready to ball out. Now, that was another thing I had seen. I was looking, on top of that, don't forget this. When it comes to that cap space, Dak Prescott has already come out and said, look, man, I want him here. We want him here. So what they're going to end up doing is restructuring Dak's contract to give him more money up front. They're going to restructure CeeDee Lamb's contract to give him more money up front, open more cap space. Boom. Now you can sign Pickens to a long-term deal. They want him there. If they really want him there and don't want him to play on that franchise tag and piss him off, follow that guideline and just get him signed, man. Just get him signed because that shit is fucking trash. Trash as fuck. Now, I was looking this morning. I was looking at the mock draft, Mel Kiper's mock draft, and I seen something that was disturbing. It was disturbing to me as an NFL fan. Y'all know I'm a Raider fan, but I'm an NFL fan. It was something that was disturbing to me for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had Ty Simpson going to them at the 21st pick. Now, my thing is this. Ty Simpson started off the season last year pretty good in Alabama. I'm not mad at him. He looked pretty good last year early. As the season progressed and things wasn't perfect around him, he looked like pure fucking trash. I'm talking about he had opportunity to say, hey, this is the game. This is the statement game. Trash. This is a huge game. Trash. It was all trash. So I'm like, I don't like that. Then on top of that, you got to look at it like this. The Steelers drafted Will Howard last season. Big Ben Roethlisberger type of quarterback. So what you going to do? You're not going to bring Aaron Rodgers back. I don't think you can do that. So you're going to have Will Howard and you're going to have Ty Simpson battle it out as a starting quarterback in camp. To me, it reminds me too much of the Cleveland Browns situation last year. And the Steelers run too good of a program to get caught up in that type of circus, that type of atmosphere. To me, I'm going to go ahead. If I'm the Steelers, I'm not drafting Ty Simpson. I'm just going to draft me another wide receiver. It's a few good wide receivers coming out. I'm going to draft me another receiver to go with DK Metcalf. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to call the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals right now, they're trying to get out the Kyler Murray situation. I'm calling Arizona, and they're willing to give up compensation. They're willing to pay some of his salary. They're willing to give up a pick and Kyler Murray for a trade. So what I'm doing, I'm Mike Tomlin. I'm getting on the phone. I'm saying, hey, what y'all want for him? Give y'all a fucking 4th round pick. Y'all give us a 6th round pick. You pay half that salary, which ain't that bad, and we take on Kyler Murray. So now you got Kyler Murray. You got a good running game, and what's the running back's name? Number 30. I forgot his name, man. That quick, my bad. But you got a good running game, and now that running game also includes Kyler Murray, and he can make all the throws. Now DK is going to stay happy. Whatever rookie you bring in is going to flourish. That makes much more sense to me than bringing in Ty Simpson and having him battle with Will Howard. Let Will Howard sit and learn behind Kyler Murray for that 1 year. Unless Kyler Murray super balls out, then you go ahead and just re-sign Kyler Murray and keep him. But to me, it's a recipe for disaster for the Steelers to have Will Howard and Ty Simpson battle it out for the starting position. I just don't see that working out the right way, and I think it would definitely be a mistake. And speaking of mistakes, it's another one that's about to get made too, and this is another place where Kyler Murray fits as well. It's the Atlanta Falcons want to. I'm trying to figure out why the Atlanta Falcons want to release Kirk Cousins when Michael Penix just got the ACL. This is like his 3rd ACL, including college, I believe high school, college, and in the league right now. So you release the stable quarterback in Kirk Cousins, Then what you gonna do? Who the fuck is the back? Can y'all tell me who the fuck is the backup in Pittsburgh besides fucking not Pittsburgh, my bad, in Atlanta besides Kirk Cousins? Is it Dobbs? I don't know who's there. But to let Kirk Cousins walk out the door instead of just giving him a 1-year deal and let Penix get healthy and figure out if he's going to be your starting quarterback, you release him, and then I'm not sure what the plan is. I have no clue what the plan is. Maybe they decide to draft another quarterback, which just doesn't make sense to me because Penix, when healthy, he looks like the guy. So to me, this is a situation that I don't want to see the Atlanta Falcons be in. I don't want to see them make that mistake. Because like I said, I'm a Raider fan, but I'm an NFL fan. I don't want to see that happen. To me, that's a huge mistake, and I definitely wouldn't be doing that if I'm the Atlanta Falcons. You got to have a quarterback, a stable veteran quarterback to play while Penix is recovering from his ACL. He's not going to be healthy and ready to play immediately. So, Atlanta Falcons, if y'all watching, any Falcon fans, y'all watching, y'all need to call them up and tell them, don't release Kirk Cousins. What the fuck we going to do if we do? Because Michael Penix is not going to be ready day one, game one of the 2026 season. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Now, continuing to look at that mock draft, Mel Kiper mock draft today, I seen one player who shot up the rankings. And truthfully, he's one of my favorite players in this draft. One of my favorite players in this draft. It's Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs, safety, number 2, Ohio State. The Ohio State beast. They got him going number 2 to the Jets after the Raiders take Fernando Mendoza. Now, some are going to look at that and say, damn, number two? Look, you got some good edge rushers in this fucking draft, a couple of them. Maybe 3 or 4 good edge rushers. But when it comes to safety, it's a big gap. And when I look at Caleb Downs' play, he has the mentality and the motor of a Budda Baker, who's probably my favorite safety in the NFL. Budda Baker is my favorite safety in the NFL. So he's got the energy of a Budda Baker, the balls of a Budda Baker who will go put his nose and knock some shit out. That's Caleb Downs. Except for Budda Baker's doing it at 5'10", Caleb Downs doing it at 6 foot. He's a thumper. He can read the fucking. He comes downhill. He can play in the box or he can play free. And I like him a lot. So I see him move to number 2 with the Jets, and I think it's a great pick. I don't really like him going to the Jets. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to lie to y'all at all. I like to see Caleb Downs. I like to see the Cowboys find a way to get Caleb Downs in Dallas. If the Cowboys can get Caleb Downs, that would make a lot more sense to me than him going to the Jets. To me, I don't want to see Caleb Downs go to the Jets at all. I don't like it, man. I don't like it for Caleb Downs. That shit is all bad to me. Man. Because I think he's going to be a generational player. If you watched Ohio State this season, you've seen the way that Caleb Downs comes downhill to play the run, how he's all over the out routes in the passing game. It's nothing that Caleb Downs can't do. And I wish the Raiders had a chance to draft Fernando Mendoza and draft Caleb Downs. That would be fucking beautiful, but obviously that's not going to happen. Now, I seen something fucking disturbing yesterday, man. I seen something very disturbing yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why? How? And again, why the fuck is this happening? I seen a Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather 2. I said, what the fuck? Why the fuck is this happening? What's going on? This is just as bad as fucking Swaggy P getting ready to fight Blueface. I just don't understand this. Now, fucking Manny Pacquiao is 47 years old. He's 47 years old. Now, we had a fight against Mario Barrios a few months ago. Wasn't impressive, man. Didn't look good. Mario Barrios looked terrible, and Manny Pacquiao looked his age. And then you look at fucking Floyd Mayweather, the great Floyd Mayweather. 49 years old. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we fucking doing here? What are we doing? And it's like, do y'all really want to watch this shit? Do y'all really want to fucking watch this shit? I mean, of course we're going to fucking watch it. Of course we're going to really fucking watch it. Now, Manny Pacquiao, he comes into that fight, 62 wins, 8 losses, 3 draws. You already know Floyd Mayweather comes in undefeated, 50-0. And the problem is, Floyd ain't fought in fucking 9 years. He ain't fought since fucking 2015, 2016. 2017. Yeah, 2017. I don't fucking like this, man. I don't like this at all. I mean, I guess I'm gonna watch it because it's gonna be nothing else on a Saturday night. And I like to watch boxing, so I'm gonna watch it, but Pacquiao looked terrible, man. Last time I seen him, man, he was 46 last fight. I think he was. He looked 56. So you're gonna have Mayweather out there at 49. Hopefully he don't look 59. But I know he stays in shape. I know he keeps his body right. But man, tell me, man. Let me know in the comments. Y'all trying to see this Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao fight on Netflix? And I can't figure it out. I know Mayweather got all this money, man. Floyd Mayweather got all the bread in the world. Why the fuck you coming back now? Why the fuck you coming back now? Is this a one-time deal? You fight Pacquiao, get paid 50 mil, and go back into the sunset? Or does Mayweather actually, because you're going to beat Pacquiao, or do you actually fight, and now we're going to see a Mayweather and Shakur. We're going to see a Mayweather and Garcia. We're going to see a Mayweather. I can't see it. I can't see that happening, man. I could be wrong, but I can't see that type of shit happening. That's just, that's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit is just weird as fuck to me, but that's the day and age we live in now, man. Everybody watching pay-per-view boxing, whether it's good boxing or it's bad boxing. That's just what the fuck it is right now, man. Now I want to move to the NBA now. Anybody know me know I'm a Laker fan, diehard Laker fan. But just like I'm an NFL fan, I'm a NBA fan. I've been watching the Spurs lately. And this reminds me of when I talked to somebody on TikTok last year before the season started. It was like, fuck the Lakers. The Spurs are gonna be a top 3 team. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. Spurs gonna be playing in the fucking in the play-in. Wimbiana's nice, but they don't got enough. Man, I was wrong. I don't got no problem saying if I'm wrong, and I was wrong about this. I'm looking at the Spurs right now. They might be the best team in the NBA. They might be the best team in the NBA. Now, some of y'all gonna say, no, they're not. It's OKC. Bullshit. They beat OKC 4 times this season. 4 times this season. And the games wasn't really close. So I'm like, and this is with OKC healthy. They beat OKC while they were healthy. So I'm thinking the Spurs just might be the best team in the NBA. Because I just keep seeing them win game after game, game after game. And last night they played a good Detroit Pistons team. A real good Detroit Pistons team. Who got, what's his name? Drawing the blank, man. I can't remember his name right now, man. Hopefully it comes to me. But they got a star over there. They got a couple guys over there I really like. I like the Pistons. The Pistons keep beating the shit out of people on the East. I like the Pistons. The Spurs serve their ass. The Spurs, matter of fact, let me look at this shit. The Spurs smashed that's Cade. That's right. Cade Cunningham. They smashed Detroit, and they held Cade Cunningham to 5 for 26, 16 points. Cade Cunningham's a scoring machine. He got held to 16 points. And the Spurs just hit a 9-game winning streak. So when I look at it, as a Laker fan, I got to admit, Spurs is a problem. Spurs is a problem, and to me, they're the best team in the NBA right now. And we got to find a way to stop these motherfuckers when it comes to the playoffs. Because when the playoffs come and the Lakers match up with the Minnesota Timberwolves, we're going to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Lakers match up with the Houston Rockets, we're going to beat the Houston Rockets. The question is, can the Lakers beat the Spurs? As current situation at this moment in time, I can't say yes. I can't say yes. Because the way they whooping on OKC ass, that's a fucking problem, man. That is a fucking problem. Now, I'm gonna conclude this show, man, with this topic right here. It's gonna rub some of y'all wrong, and some of y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about. But am I the only person? Am I the only adult who fucking hates the WWE? I fucking hate the WWE. I'm watching these motherfuckers on ESPN. I forgot his name. Came out there holding the belt. He had some honey with him. If you watch the WWE, you know what I'm talking about. He's talking about how it was a championship run and how he did this and how he did that. Motherfucker, it was a script. You following a script. Now, I'm not taking away from the athleticism that the WWE have because you got to be in real shape. They really jumping off the ropes. Motherfuckers is really getting slammed. Motherfuckers really getting choke slammed. Dope-ass moves. But they call themselves athletes, which I guess you are. You're an athlete. But instead of getting championship belts, the WWE should get fucking Grammys. Fuck it. Give them an Academy Award. Give them a Grammy, man, for the best performance. Because that's what the fuck it is. It's not like boxing where you like, I got to train and I don't know what I'm going to do. Motherfucker, they telling you he's going to win the fight. You're going to do this, do that. You script the whole shit out. You practice it. Now you're sitting there doing this right here. They jump off the ropes, clothesline you. I fucking hate that shit. Now, when I was a kid, I thought the shit was unscripted. I thought they was just fighting. But when I watch grown men, some of y'all know who you are, man. When I watch grown men on these videos going nuts, yeah, what a great surprising win. It was a fucking script. It was a fucking script. Give them Academy Award. Give them a fucking Grammy. Whatever the fuck you give actors. That's what the fuck they deserve in the WWE. Not no motherfucking championship belt. Because that shit is pure fucking bullshit to me. Pure fucking bullshit. That shit is... Man, fuck the WWE if you ain't 10 years old, man. Shit. Man, I just can't fucking take it, man. Y'all heard the buzzer, man. That's all for today's show, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Follow your boy, man. Instagram, TikTok. You see the name, man. The Sports Man. Hit me up, man. Let me know. Drop some comments, like, subscribe, all that good shit, man. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, man. Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m., man. Tapping with your homeboy, the Sports Man. Hood commentary where the game is trill and never the ordinary, man. I'm out this bitch, y'all.
We are the future, the past, but still present. Salute to the gods, it's still relevant. Up against the odds, we still sharing gifts. And we don't care if you mad, just keep throwing fit.
Up and down 6'4", life is tougher than steel toes. Look like you headed for death, that's what you win for. You getting put up a set like Steve Wilkos. The police trying to dim in my light, but I'ma still glow. The ropes that grew from the concrete, I'ma still grow. Just put this red dot on your knot, but I'ma still go. But I got some shit on my mind, well let it spill, bro. My mama said I'm violent with a rhyme, but I keep it real, though. But I only spit about the truth. When you see me and I get loose when I'm stepping inside the booth. But the difference between me and you is I'm trill about what I do. And like Biggie, I get the loot or I cock it back, aim and shoot. I'm kamikaze in the Maserati, meaning you going out with me like suicide bombings. This is live on prime time on hard copy. You can spend a lifetime trying to copy MCs with a lie.
We are the